Dream. Oh, it says I'm live again. Okay. Alright, so I'm live now. That's pretty huge. Okay. We are back up. Internet went out, but seems to be back now. Took a little break, but we are going to go back to making buffed Hexagon Force. I think I like what I have here. I'm like forgetting how to do my own gameplay. There we go. It's fine. It's difficult, but it works. I really don't know what I want to do for here. I think what I'm going to start with is just making this orb tighter. Yeah. Hi. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? You got home safe? Alright, good. Glad to hear you're doing good. Move this here, and I'm gonna have a little like, yeah. I'm gonna hope that this angle is good enough for that to work. I think that's good. Not super buffed there, but interesting enough, I think. Gaming yeah, just working on some Geometry Dash levels, and then Later on, I'll be playing some Minecraft, some modded Minecraft with some friends, and that'll be on stream too. Ooh. I don't know how late that orb timing is. Okay. That works. That's good. This UFO part, I don't want to change too much. I'm just gonna make it like tighter gameplay. So I'm just gonna start by moving this whole thing up. Or down. Boom. Have this here so they're kind of urged to jump a little faster. There. Forgot some objects there. Boom. Scale this down. I still kind of want to keep the core like design of the level, but and boom, boom. That shouldn't be too hard. Where's my start position? It's right there. That start position there. Yeah, it's not too bad. This part, I don't want to change too much. I'm just gonna make it tighter. I don't really have many ideas to really like I do have some ideas. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool idea. So this first one is going to be his height, or just like regular. What I was going to do before. But, yeah, I'm going to clear this. So you click there. I think that'd be cool. And I'll have this here so you can't just like slide over it. Oh wow. I want to see you. There we go. It does work. You just have to wait a bit longer there. I almost like that more though. It is tight. It's rough. Kind of forces you to switch your focus a bit more. It'd be so it's gonna be similar to that. I don't really want to change anything there. I don't think I need to. Here, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm planning on doing here. Oh, wrong spike. It's still mini, so should be decent. You can at least fit through there. Ooh, I have an idea. It's a little sinister, but I think it should work fine. Ooh, I'm gonna be right back. Get myself some water. Alright, I'm back. And I think I'm gonna have to test this idea a lot. I need to get a better start position. Here, yeah, it's double speed. It's a double speed. Ship. A little auto put to ship, but dual mode. Oh, and it's mini. This isn't aligned properly. It's not working properly because it's off center. I don't think that's gonna work properly. You know what might though? This may or may not be a good idea. I wonder if wave would work here. Bit of a sinister idea, but I'm curious. Oh, that's mini wave. That's gonna have to be regular size for this to work. Oh my god, it does. That's wacky and wild and whimsical and weird, but it's really cool. It comes out off center though. Which is interesting. I'm not sure why that is. back into ship here and see if that fixes the issue. That does. Interesting. I don't know, I don't have ideas there. There we go. Dude, that's rough. That is insane. No, I won't do that. I'm gonna have these ones here, and then make this the coin route. think they're connecting there, yeah. Just have it like that. Actually, that's a little tight now that I look at it. Actually, no. I don't know how much space you can be afforded there. Oh, you know what I just realized? I can't even do this wave gameplay idea because there's not wave in this level. I'd be breaking my own rules. So no, I can't even do that. I'll just be lame instead. And this part's fine. I did want to... I wanted to nerf this a little bit. I want this all to come up like 2. And then... I want to just make this flat. Like this. Oh. Boom, boom. Like that. here. That should be good. There we go. My straight fly was not working properly. Entirely my fault. Oh, can you not hit the orb from there? You cannot. I feel like there. We're almost done with this buff here. Move those back down. Nope. I want that one, yeah. I think I'm gonna like add structures to this. Like that, and then yeah, line it up with the regular one and have it like here. So the end is gonna be like a real nerve test. Oh wait, this is dual. You know what? No. I'll make it work. Yeah, it's just that song. And then they'll go back into dual here. See, but then it's not lined up properly there again. This has consistently been a problem. Let me get a better start position. Okay, yeah, so you can align yourself properly there. I'm not sure if I'm able to, but I want to literally scale up this entire thing. Am I able to do that? I can. With the power. Actually, I don't know if it's 2.2 power. It's just regular. Oh, that's a cool idea. Let's like put the saw where the little ball was supposed to be. And just like that. I've completed the first rendition of the Hexagon Force buff. I don't even have a name for it yet. I just have it. Delete all start position, and we're gonna do a practice run through. There we go. There we go. I was starting to forget whether I even playtested that or not. That works properly. Oh. That is not how that's supposed to work, but you can. Ow. That's like the swag route. It's kind of fun. I'm not even gonna fix that. I mean, it's just funny that that works. Man, that click is that. This part is. I was actually worried this part was gonna be easier. No. That part is rough. Definitely not impossible, but it's a tough timing. That jump is rough. Gone. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, did I... Is that because of something I changed? Or could you always do that? What was that? So I know what parts I want to change a little bit. For sure. Well, first of all, I need to change this. I don't know if this was always... I don't know if you could always do that, but... I don't want it to be the case. So I'm going to raise it up. And then I want to just fix this part. I think the way to do that is just to like move this up. And I'm gonna hope that works real quick. Oh. It's not okay. I'm gonna go 79 to 100. I think I like this gameplay already. I just want to make sure I can do it. Yeah, there we go. So you can't just slide into it, actually jump into it. So that's all good. That's all good. This gameplay is fine. I wanted to make this a little less tight, so I'm going to move this over like that. Otherwise, it's just getting good. Chieftain, this all seems fine. I think everything else was fine. I might nerf this an eensy weensy bit. There. And then that. I'll make that a little easier, I think. The rest of that I think is fine. And so yeah, everything else is good. So I'll do practice run 2 now. Yeah, that's a bit better there. I love that swag route, it's so dumb. Doing pretty good now. That last door, or that last coin, I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. I think the second coin, no, I think they're all pretty equal in difficulty, all the coins, which is pretty good. there is one tiny thing I wanted to change. It's all the way over here. Yeah, I wanted to add another spike here, just so the gameplay flows a little better here, because you kind of like the game kind of shows, oh hey, you can jump late, but you can't. Everything else is good. That was nice. That orb part's rough. That wasn't a bad practice. Dude, I'm getting way better and better at this level. I definitely didn't buff it too much like the other levels I did. I like it. I don't think I want to change anything else. I think the gameplay is pretty interesting. I like some of the parts are still like they feel a little janky. But like for the most part, the whole level feels pretty good. I like it quite a bit. That was the level I was gonna start. I haven't even started it yet. I want to see how some of these all done. People love burst processing. They like Total Theorem. This level is fun. Both fun to make and fun to play. Damn, I ain't doing that bad. Wow, I mean, 54% first attempt back. Like, no warm-up or anything. That's not bad at all. Especially since this level is kind of difficult. That's not even that bad. That level, I think it's tied between Total Theorem and Electrokinetics, but I think Total Theorem is a little bit harder than Electrokinetics, and therefore the hardest level so far on my buff drop top levels list, because that level, it has a lot of hard timings, a lot of choke points, and overall it's just a pretty like tight level. I mean, so is Electrokinetics, and this one's faster, which is certainly something. Actually, honestly, I might still call Electrokinetics a little harder than Total Theorem, because it also has some pretty tight parts, although most of it's just kind of fast. But also because that ship part, like, to me it's not that difficult, but like if it were to a newer player, the orb ship gameplay is really unfamiliar. To them, so I definitely think it'd be way harder. Like, it's not as approachable as Total Theorem, I don't think. Also, the coins in this level are far harder. So this level might be more difficult than Total Theorem, just for that reason. Also, this last, like, this ship segment is definitely a really big choke point as well, and it's pretty rough. I kind of forgot about this. Yeah, this level might still be harder, actually. And that last ship part's a pretty big choke point too if you have a lot of nerves. Yeah, never mind. That one might still be more difficult. I won't lie. People didn't like it, apparently. I thought that level's fun. It got that little difficulty rating thing, whereas Total Theorem didn't. I don't know what the steps to that is, but for sure, I thought that was a lot more, or maybe it equally as fun as Total Theorem for me. But that, like, they're both really difficult in their own ways. guys on. I'm trying to get my friend on and play some Minecraft, but this guy. Should probably get back to it then. I'm at tons farming right now. This is bad. There we go. Whoa, that was weird. This setup for that second coin is pretty rough. if this dude's getting on, bro. Oh. Some of my eye. It's actually doing good there, too. Damn you, Dust! No. That was a pretty good little section there. Attempt. Try to do some normal runs. Ah. 31 ain't bad though. This is my best is 42. I don't remember getting there. It might be from something else. Actually, I might have gotten there before. And I might have died that exact same way. I figured I was gonna die like that a lot. No, minion. This one's pretty rough, too. There's quite a bit of tight gameplay in this one. Like, those first two jumps are pretty tight. No. I can't believe that's where I died. 49, though, that's decent. I mean, new best, but I could have gone so much farther off that. The first ship part is also pretty rough. I don't know why I hesitated to click there. My arm's getting a little sore. Man. I was really hoping to get to play Minecraft tonight, but it seems my friend is not on. He seems to have got off recently. Yeah. He's probably not getting on tonight. It's unfortunate. Getting a little tired of Geometry Dash here. See what I get from this chest. And just normal stuff. I've saved quite a bit of demon keys here. Alright. What else did I want to do? I know there was Geometry Dash. I don't know how. I don't have a capture card. I was gonna get my little DS recording. I was thinking about it like in the future. I don't know how I'd go about doing that. I'm gonna play some like Pokemon Nuzlocke or something. I could get an emulator going for it. I have Soul Silver on the emulator. Be cool if I could do a Platinum Nuzlocke. Let me go ahead and let me see. Let me change my scene to this. There we go. No. Hold on. What else was it? Oh, I don't have it set up anymore. Ugh. I should get a dual monitor scene set up. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if I could do that, but that would be awesome. Oh, I had Pokemon Storm Silver. I don't... Yeah. Let me really quick... I'm gonna grab a Pokemon Platinum ROM. That works? Okay. Oh, let me relaunch that. Oh, that folder is empty. Cool. Okay. Whatever. I got it. Okay. Is that working? No. It's capturing audio, though. I don't know why that's not working, though. It's not gonna full screen. Whatever, it's fine. Dude, I wish so on my DS, I can show you guys. I have an original copy, or this isn't my original copy, but I have a copy of Pokemon Diamond. I wish I had a physical copy of Platinum. Pokemon Diamond, probably my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Does that have to do with nostalgia? Yeah. Absolutely. The game definitely isn't perfect. Platinum improved on a lot of things from Diamond. As a whole, the game obviously can't be perfect. No game is. And I mean, the story's okay. There are definitely Pokemon games with better story. But I just love this game. It just has a special place in my heart from childhood. Like the Pokemon, mainly from childhood, but the game itself is really fun too. I just love this game. In Platinum, I played Platinum before. Platinum is fun as well. I honestly, if you were to play Gen 4, I'd suggest Platinum. Diamond and Pearl, they're just like, I feel like they're just objectively inferior versions to Platinum. I don't think you get any, you don't lose anything from not playing Diamond and Pearl other than waiting for 5 years for HP bars to go down. But I really do like this game regardless. I know there's a lot of like people seem to love both Gen 4 and Gen 3. I think more people like Gen 3 than Gen 4, it seems. Or at least the Gen 3 lovers are a lot more audible about it. I know people have a few criticisms of Gen 4. One of the primary criticisms is, at least in Diamond and Pearl, the HP bars. There is... I like the girl avatar more than the boy, but I'm just gonna choose the boy avatar. One of the big like criticisms of this game is also that there's a really low selection of Pokemon in this one, which is kind of true. I won't lie, it's pretty true. A lot of the routes, especially a lot of the early routes, really don't give you the biggest selection in the known multiverse. Like, there's a few games that have less selection, like Gen 1 has a lot less selection in the early routes, I feel like. Kind of, well, yeah, maybe not, I don't know. But also the fact that there's not many fire types in Gen 4 is a big problem. I don't know, I can look up real quick how many fire types are in Pokemon Platinum, because I know in Diamond and Pearl, it's all, like, if you include their evolutions and everything, it's a whopping 5 fire types. Okay, so they added some more. In Platinum. If I remember correctly, you couldn't get Flareon. So you can get Flareon, Houndoom, Magmortar, like, fully evolved, and then obviously the other ones. But in Diamond and Pearl, if I remember correctly, it's literally Rapidash and Infernape. I don't think there's any other fire types in the entire game, and so your selection's pretty low for that. Like, I mean, fire types are always pretty important. Still omits some legend. Oh, so Platinum does omit some legendaries from... So maybe you do lose some things from Platinum, but for the most part, like, for your general, like, average player experience, Platinum is definitely better, I think. Barry. His name is Barry. I don't know why you name it anything else. The only reason you name anything else if you're naming him like Balls or some shit, but he's Barry. I know I'm basic for saying that. His name is Barry. I don't know what else to tell you. I also do like Professor Rowan a lot. He's probably one of my favorite professors out of all of them. Also, I love the music in this game. I know there's a lot of like Gen 5 and like enthusiasts who are like, "Oh, Gen 5 is the best soundtrack." Gen 5 has some amazing music. I still like Gen 4 music more personally. Of course, again, it like a lot of the opinion probably does come from nostalgia. There's some Gen 5 songs I really do like a lot. But Gen 4 just has some absolute bangers. There's some songs in here I don't even remember. And there's some songs in here that are just like they're just amazing. And I love the music in this game. He's already here. Sit TV? Sure you did. Hey, it's really important, man. 15 seconds before I dash. Oh, and he's stealing my computer. Yeah, and he's always trying to tax you and be ahead of you. Where's my potion? Oh, you don't get a potion from the little computer in this game, do you? Don't go on the tall grass. I'm going to do that immediately. That is exactly what I'm going to do. So if I remember correctly, his house is literally... Oh. I'm a fake fan. I actually don't even know my own game. This is insane. Okay, never mind. His... Thud. Oh, you got something. He's gonna go back in. I have to go and chase him down. Hey, fool. Yeah. I could have had my money up if I just walked. But of course I didn't. I wonder who he takes after. I'll to have a clue, mate. Don't have a clue. Doing the grass. Yeah, man. Hold it! Hold it! It's actually interesting. The start is so much different here. I'm always used to the start of this game being that you go to the left to... Yeah, I love Pokemon. Normally, when you play Diamond and Pearl, you go to the left and you go to the lake, and then you get jumped by Starly, and then you choose your Pokemon, kind of like in Gen 3 when you're saving Professor Birch, I think it was. But here, he just meets you right here. And then he gives his Pokemon here. With no challenge. It's interesting that they changed it. I'm not sure why. I guess it's just a different type of story here. I do like the original more, I think. But it's kind of a nitpick. So I wouldn't necessarily take that criticism seriously. It's just kind of an opinion. Give me my Pokemon. Alright. On most runs that I... Oh, no. No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to pick Piplup. Okay. I was going to say, on most runs that I do, I pick Turtwig. And I used to pick Chimchar most of the time, and then I started picking Turtwig all the time. I picked Piplup like once or twice, just like because. But I don't think I ever beat the game with Piplup. I don't know which one the best starter is. I know my favorite is running Torterra. I think he's pretty useful as a starter. But honestly, to mix it up, I don't even think I regret picking Piplup, actually. Because I think it's going to be fun. Because normally I don't play Piplup. I don't know his moveset. I don't really know his stats. I think he's a kind of mixed defender. But I'm not really sure. Yep, I battle him. This is the gatekeeper right here of this Nuzlocke. Will I survive? Technically, the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet. Or at least the catch rules haven't completely started yet, since I don't have my Pokeballs. I'm honestly just gonna keep hoping for crits, because he's gonna keep spamming withdraws and I'm gonna be doing like 1 damage. I also like that in this game, like all of the beginner games, I think it's good that your starters get a type move because you learn about stab, kind of, and you learn about type advantages faster. But I also think because it's a stab move, that just ends up being like objectively better than the regular attack regardless of what you're throwing them at, especially in the beginning. That I think it's better when games... I don't know why he's just spamming withdraw, but it's fine by me, I guess. I do think it's better when the Pokemon games make you stick with the regular attacks, just because your Pokemon aren't as strong in the beginning, and you have to learn about the basics of stats raising and lowering, and just how the regular conventions of the game work. I'm gonna really hope I can kill him, or like if he crits me here, I'll be really sad. Wow. Okay, that was really close. Literally 1 HP. That's insane. And there's the level up. And I think right after your Pokemon get to level 7 is when they get their first type move, which I think is good, because you still learn it. You get your type move pretty fast into it, and So I think it's a little bit of a better introduction to the game than giving them their type move. But I understand the rationale behind it. Running shoes, finally. It's pretty huge. Thank you, Marge. Hey, fool. Too slow. Oh, so he still wants us to go to the lake. I actually don't remember what happens here normally. And this is one of my favorite songs. So we do still come here, and there is still setup. And we get to learn about the villain earlier on. Maybe that seems cool. Yeah, Cyrus. His theme is so peak. His theme is so good. Oh, that is the, that's one of them. It's either Mesprit, Uxie, or Azelf. I know I caught all of them on my original Pokemon save before. And he's just faster than light, holy crap. Actually just instantaneously teleports there. Here's a Starly. I will come back here after I get my Pokeballs. I need to brush up on all the rules of Nuzlocke though, because I don't completely know all the rules. Starly. So, Staraptor is pretty much a member of every team that I make in this game. Staraptor is probably one of the best Route 1 bird Pokemon in all of the Pokemon games. Oh, I know that guy up there gives me a potion. And he never gets me wrong. It's just a good glass cannon, basically, just like every bird Pokemon is. But Staraptor does it extremely well. It gets a ton... Oh, nice crit. It gets a ton of good moves. Brave Bird is its primary move that it uses. And with the stab, and it's just a super high attacking, super high speed Mon. It's easy to level up. It'll pretty much always stay high level with your team. Yeah. Yeah, give me that potion. I also love the style of this game. It's like that higher res pixel, but not super high res, but it's nice. Man, he's already gone. Impatient, you don't understand. Just has his priorities straight. nickname. Okay, I think you have to nickname all of your Pokemon on a Nuzlocke, but let me see. I need to brush up on the rules. So let's see the basic rules. Limiting, yeah. So you can only catch the first wild Pokemon encounter in each area. Your first encounter in an area is a double battle or horde encounter. The player may choose one. Yeah, the main one. Any Pokemon that faints is considered dead and must be released. And revives cannot be used. And of course, if you run out of usable Pokemon, if you like black out, then you lose. You have to restart. Actually, no, that's wrong. If you have box Pokemon, you can revive and then you can go get the box Pokemon, but otherwise, you usually lose. You mandatory nicknames. Yeah, you have to nickname all of your Pokemon. That's true. If players unsure whether a location is a valid new encounter, not such as multiple levels of a cave, they can look at the Pokemon summary page to see where they were met in order to confirm whether it's a new location or not. Okay, and you can accept Pokemon that are given freely from NPCs. You can't soft reset. Obviously, you can't use cheating. Soft resetting is a form of cheating. Oh! Okay, yeah, a blackout / whiteout is considered to be game over even if there are live Pokemon in the box. Okay. So yeah, if you black out, you just lose. You just die. No outside trading. There is no firm consensus on trading a trade evolution Pokemon away and back once filed to evolve it. I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you can't. And also, it kind of sucks for Gen 4 runs because I don't think there's... I'm a fake fan, so I don't really know, but I don't think there's any trades you can do in Diamond that allow you to get a trade evolution. There's some clauses. Oh yeah, the level caps and everything. Here, let me name my Piplup first before I go through the rest of those rules. The Piplup that what will I name him? I don't know what to name this kid. I don't know why I'm wanting to name him Lupo. I'm calling him Lupo. Oh, I forgot you can use the little touchscreen. You can click on it. That's a lot easier for... Naming him Lupo. We have Lupo. I am very happy with that nickname. Pokedex. Oh yeah. You know about the Pokedex. Alright, let's look at the rest of these rules before I continue. And... oh, Tim. TM27. What is that one? Return. Oh, return's good. That's good for, like, low pony. If I were to catch up an area, I'd give it return. Alright, while she's giving the tour, I'm gonna keep reading out the rest of these rules. So these are increased difficulty rules. I'm gonna go with most of these. I might omit some of them because I'm reading that some of them seem kind of dumb. The primary one that I think is kind of stupid is the no evolving. I think no evolving is kind of dumb because then I'm just gonna be stuck with like a regular starter. I want my starter to at least evolve. That's a pretty important part of it. But level cap, I'm gonna need to look up the ace levels because I do want to stick to the level cap rule. But I'm not gonna do no evolving. Thank you, Don. The no child support clause, that's pretty huge. The daycare may not be used. I can agree to that. There's no EXP share. I don't know. I think EXP share. So, okay, I know. So, the point of the Nuzlocke is obviously to make it harder. It's a self imposed challenge. But I don't necessarily agree with the no EXP share thing because I think it literally just makes it take longer rather than making it harder. Because, like, the game taking longer doesn't exactly make it harder. It just makes it more monotonous, more tedious, and less fun. And I still want the game to be fun. So I will be using the EXP share. I won't be using rare candy and EXP candy. I don't think you can really get many rare candies in Gen 4, if at all. But, yeah, I'm going to use the EXP share. Overworld restrictions. No / unlimited Pokemon centers. I think Pokemon Center should be able to be used. Um, it's like I agree they could be abused on Nuzlocke. Um, I could put a rule. I like the idea of having a limited number of uses of them. I'll say I can only use each Pokemon Center 3 times. And so I'll have to keep track of it. But I should only be able to use the Poké Centers 3 times. No buying it items. I kind of disagree with that. Especially since I think one of the restrictions here is that you can't use items in battle. Yeah, battle restriction, you can't use items. You can't use healing items in battle. I'm not gonna follow the... I'm not gonna have the... no held items. I think held items are fine, but heal items in battle cannot be used. They can be used outside of battle, but not in battle. The equal parties clause seems pretty cool in that you should have an equal amount of Pokemon to the gym leader that you're fighting. I guess how that would work is you just box the Pokemon that you don't want to, like, that you shouldn't use or don't want to use, and then use the rest of them. I think I could follow that rule. You can't, limited Pokeballs maybe purchased per store. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna be able to buy all the Pokeballs I need to. No fleeing from battle. I can agree to that. Like no escape unless I have to flee in order to stay under the level cap. I can agree to that. Random starter. Oh, the randomizer Nuzlocke's pretty cool. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. Well, I mean, too far gone for that, but that's a cool idea. Caught only. First partner Pokemon must be released or boxed after the first wild Pokemon is caught. I'm not gonna do that. Ooh. One Pokemon after each gym instead of each area. That's pretty cool. Certain Pokemon, such as legendary, pseudo-legendaries, and other powerful Pokemon, are banned as they excessively mitigate the difficulty of the challenge. I only disagree with this because of the fact that it's hard to get your hands on a legendary since you can't grind the same area to get one. You have to get lucky enough to encounter it. I agree with not using a legendary for the end run. Like when you get your legendary from the story. But otherwise, omitting pseudo-legendaries just because they're good. I think the reward from the fact that it was hard to get in the first place is, like, it should warrant getting that stronger Pokemon. Only Pokemon was... Some of these are just, like... Memory only? Yeah, I can agree to that. Other than the only thing I won't agree to memory only on is that I want to be able to see the level caps so I can adhere to them, because I don't remember level caps, and I think it's kind of dumb to just like have all my Pokemon invalidated because I don't remember the level cap. I'm gonna look up the level caps, but otherwise I'm not gonna look anything else up. I should be able to remember everything. Progression sacrifice, that seems cool, but this is just a bunch of random stuff. So let's start. The two basic rules are not in effect until the player has gained their first Pokeballs. I thought that was a universal thing. The species dupes is okay. I'm not gonna follow that. If I get a duplicate, I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I follow Shiny Claws. If I get a shiny, I'm just gonna keep it in the box. I'm not gonna use it, but I will catch it if I can. I'm not going to use checkpoints. HM Helper on Safari. I don't know about Safari. Some of these are cool. Dude, randomizer Nuzlocke are cool. I'm not going to get into that just yet. I might actually... Setting up a randomizer Nuzlocke would be cool. Ooh, I want to do that. I so want to do that. And I have the ROM, so I could go about randomizing it later on. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's late anyways, so I will be ending stream, but next stream, which will be tomorrow, I will be streaming on Christmas. If I don't get to play Cobblemon on Minecraft, I will be starting my randomizer Nuzlocke series for Pokemon Platinum. For sure, that's something I do want to do. I'll probably end up doing that first, and maybe if I get bored of it after a bit, I'll switch to like Geometry Dash or something. But yeah, that'll be the plan. But for now, I will be ending stream. So good night. Good night.